Tonight, Seahawks defensive end Michael Bennett is saying Las Vegas police singled him out and threatened him at gunpoint just for being a black man on the street. Hannah Kim has his story.
It's a traumatic experience for me, my family.
Seahawks player Michael Bennett is talking about this moment.
I wasn't doing nothing, man. You ain't asked me a question. I was here with my friends. They told us to get out. Everybody ran. Did you ask me a question, sir? Okay, man. Put hands together.
In this video obtained by TMZ Sports, the captured Bennett asks a Las Vegas police officer what he did as he's being handcuffed. On Twitter, Bennett claims the officer placed a gun near his head, threatening to blow his head off if he moved. He says a second officer then forcefully jammed his knee into his back. Bennett says the officer's excessive use of force was unbearable.
It sucks that the country that we live in now, sometimes you get profiled for the color of your skin.
Bennett says on the night of August 26, while he was heading to his Vegas hotel, he heard what sounded like gunshots, so he ran away from the sound along with several hundred people. He says the officers singled him out because he's black.
Do I think every police officer is bad? No, I don't believe that. Do I believe there's some people out there that judge people on the color of their skin? I do believe that.
The defensive end has felt so strongly about racial injustices that he's been sitting at Seahawks games during the national anthem.
When people ask why I sit down, and this is why, this is the things that I go through, what people go through that look like me.
He says the issue is bigger than him, and at one point today he fell silent, the emotions visible before walking off the stage.
I try to tell my daughters every single day that they matter and that, you know,
The Las Vegas police shared some body cam footage today. Moments, they say, show how chaotic the scene was that night, responding to reports of an active shooter before they say they spotted Bennett running.
To be able to see the arrest taking place down on the ground.
Well, this is the image Michael Bennett is sharing tonight on Twitter, where you can see what looks like a gun in the officer's hand.
Aaron Levine is here with us now. And Aaron, of course, the Seahawks are going to open the season against Green Bay here shortly. How is this going to impact the team as they prepare for this first game?
It really shouldn't. These guys are professional football players, but it's really more about one word, and that is support. Bennett shared his experience with his teammates last week, so they've known about it. It's not a surprise. And just like when any teammate faces an injustice or tough situation, it's pretty common for the Seahawks locker room to stand united in support of their own.
We've always supported our players and supported our guys, and that's all you can do is support, because, you know, Mike is literally, you know, sitting, taking a stand, protesting, doing everything he can to combat the exact thing that he experienced. You know, he was doing nothing wrong. I mean, you can't go outside, you can't be out, you can't do this, you know, what can you do? So hopefully people will start to do the necessary things that it takes to make a change.
I think you hear it all the time, you know, how much of a family we are, and how much we care for each other, and how much we're willing to sacrifice for each other. And so I think it's really important that people actually realize it this time, and we never want something like that to happen to one of us.
We're thankful that he's safe, and we take this opportunity to say that we stand in support of him and anyone facing inequalities. What happened with Michael is a classic illustration of the reality of inequalities that are demonstrated daily. And, you know, may this incident inspire all of us to respond with compassion when inequalities are brought to light, and allow us to have the courage to stand for change, because we can do better. We can do better than this.
NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell also released a statement. Michael Bennett represents the best of the NFL, a leader on his team and in his community. Our foremost concern is the welfare of Michael and his family. The issues Michael has been raising deserve serious attention from all of our leaders in every community. We will support Michael and all NFL players in promoting mutual respect between law enforcement and the communities they loyally serve, and fair and equal treatment under the law. Regarding Bennett's decision to sit during the national anthem in light of this incident, Sherman had this description of critics, quote, "They want to be more angry at the action than the message," end quote. And that's all a reference to the charity work and activism Bennett has been a part of. As far as the game, though, it won't have an impact, but it's hard to talk football in light of such a serious incident.
All right, Aaron. And we have published Michael Bennett's full letter on Q13Fox.com if you would like to read it.